Canadiens fans, are you feeling that familiar pang of desire, that yearning for a proven leader, a Stanley Cup champion to guide our young core? Or are you, like me, experiencing a jolt of alarm, a stark realization that the price for such a player might be far too steep, threatening to derail the very foundation we're trying to build? Because let me tell you, the news that broke yesterday, November 26, 2025, confirms that the Nashville Predators are officially in fire sale mode, ready to dismantle their aging core after a catastrophic start to the season. However, for GM Kent Hughes, the dream of acquiring veteran center Ryan O'Reilly has hit a brutal financial roadblock. Insider Pierre LeBrun has revealed that Predators GM Barry Trotz has set a monster asking price of a first-round pick plus an A-level prospect. For a rebuilding team like Montreal, which sees in O'Reilly the leadership and stability needed to guide our burgeoning young core, this price raises an existential question. Is it worth mortgaging our elite future, an A prospect, to secure a more stable present? This isn't just a trade. It's a philosophical crossroads for Canadiens' long-term vision. Barry Trotz's demand is clear, aggressive, and frankly audacious. He knows O'Reilly is a rare asset, a Stanley Cup Conn Smythe and Zelka Trophy winner who still produces and leads by example. The demanded package is designed to extract maximum value from a desperate market. A first-round pick, while significant, shouldn't necessarily deter the Canadiens. O'Reilly has one more year left on his contract at $4.5 million, meaning he's not a pure rental. Montreal has enough draft capital to potentially spend a late first-round pick, perhaps one acquired from another team, without crippling our overall plan. But here's where the conversations likely hit a brick wall: the A-level prospect. The article explicitly lists the names that would be at risk: Michael Hage, David Reinbacher, or Alexander Zurovsky. As Massimo Baruffa's analysis brutally argues, the A-level prospect is probably where the conversations would end. It's unlikely the Canadiens would be willing to move those young players to acquire the 34-year-old center. Giving up a future defensive pillar like Reinbacher or a dynamic offensive center like Hage for 2 seasons of O'Reilly would be a radical departure from Kent Hughes' slow build philosophy. It would be a short-sighted move that could undermine years of careful planning. The context in Nashville is crucial to understanding the situation. The article describes their season as an unmitigated disaster. The Predators spent heavily on players like Steven Stamkos, Jonathan Marchessault, and Brady Shea, expecting to be contenders. Instead, they're in last place. O'Reilly himself has been brutally honest, even self-deprecating, saying he can't make a 6-foot pass to save his life, and that he's only had one good year in his career. While this is likely an exaggeration born of leadership and frustration, it reflects the toxic losing environment. This desperation, however, creates an opportunity for negotiation. If Nashville is truly in fire sale mode, that asking price will drop as the trade deadline approaches. Trotz might start by asking for the moon, but if O'Reilly wants out and the market doesn't respond, that A-level prospect could quickly transform into a B-level prospect or an additional second-round pick. That's the price point where Montreal should be ready to strike. There's no doubt about the fit. The article reiterates that O'Reilly is exactly what the Canadiens need right now. He wouldn't need to be a 1C. He'd be a luxury 2C or 3C, providing invaluable protection for lines featuring young talents like Slavkovsky, Kapanen, or Demidov, who have played excellently together. His presence in the locker room would be invaluable, mentoring our young players and teaching the culture of winning, something this team has only tasted in the postseason. He brings a calm, veteran presence, a face-off specialist, and a two-way game that would instantly elevate our middle six. The Montreal Canadiens want Ryan O'Reilly, but not at any cost. The current asking price of first-round pick plus A-level prospect is a direct test of Kent Hughes' discipline. If he maintains his composure and waits for Nashville's desperation to intensify, he might just acquire the leader he desires for a price that doesn't compromise the bright future he's meticulously building. For now, the message is clear. We're interested, but not at that price. This is a waiting game, a test of wills, and the Canadiens are playing it smart. What do you think, Habs Nation? Is Ryan O'Reilly worth an A-level prospect? Or should Kent Hughes hold firm and wait for the price to drop? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're excited about the possibility of O'Reilly in a Habs jersey. And make sure you're subscribed for all the breaking news and analysis. Go Habs go!